this is Tennis Minutes, and I set up a rally board against the couch here. Grabbed one of the old tennis rackets that I have that's a composite, ProKennex, an older racket, and just a Nerf ball. It's a great way of practicing. And of course I have a wood floor here, nice wood floor that we have. And I'm just going to practice against the rally board. I call it a rally board because when it's slanted, it's a rally board. When it's straight, it's a rally board. And it's a piece of plywood that's pretty thick. And I'm just going to practice in the living room now. And all I'm doing is I'm just practicing my contact point, and I'm able to practice back and forth, just hitting that ball. It's a great way to practice. And then on the board, I have a few tips here. And one is to feel the ball, focus on what I'm doing. Next one is to find the ball, to feel the ball, and then to follow through it. Of course, I call it, to have fun. So I'm calling this the rally board right now because I'm rallying or hitting the ball back and forth. And it takes time. If you're going to be good, it's going to take time. And the tools I'm using a foam ball. I'm using a piece of plywood, and I'm also using a tennis racket, an older tennis racket. And it's just taking time and taking some time to practice, or I could call training. It takes time, and then you'll be able to develop some talents. And of course, tactics is a whole different thing. Being able to practice on a tennis court, a tactic would be like hitting hard, then hitting soft. And I could do that on this board, or I could say slicing the ball, then trying to hit topspin. Slicing the ball, then hit topspin, okay? And so there's different ways, but right now, my time that I'm spending is I'm focusing, finding the ball with the racket, feeling with the strings, and then I try to follow through. It's easier to follow through when I use two rackets and I use an ambidextrous method, okay? By using right-handed and left-handed. And so it's a great way of practicing, and so easy, just a piece of plywood, focus, and it's a great way to practice in the house. And I say do it in the house, make sure you're using a sponge ball. Make sure that if you're using a piece of plywood, you're not tearing up the couch, you maybe put something underneath it. And if you're doing the floor, try to use a sponge ball, it's not going to hurt the floor. Eventually, you might have to, it doesn't bother wood floors that anyhow. It's pretty easy. And so if you have carpet, maybe it still works on carpet, depending on the carpet. But I have a great way of practicing, and it's a great way of practicing. I encourage you to find ways to practice. This is Tennis Minutes. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.